What it do, homies? We back with some more of the Stupendium. This time we checking out their amateur wordsmith. First off, congratulations to 1 million subscribers. That is an absolutely fantastic thumbnail. Hopefully that's something that I can achieve myself in the next coming years. I give myself 4 years to do so. Also, I noticed something over here. You got access to A/B thumbnail testing. Man, I don't even have access to that. Makes me sad. Anyways, I see you got the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air kind of call back out here in your thumbnail. I don't think we even noticed that. It's time to shut up and turn it up. Yeah, go ahead and hit a like on this because I already know it's about to be fuego. Fuego up to dado. Little catchphrase there or something like that. I don't know. Oh, I didn't know that. So in 2016, they released the first song on this channel. So this is, oh man, I should go watch that so I can see the improvement. Look.
Seems a lot of rappers like to rap about how good they are at rapping. I'm better than I used to be, but I'd still hate to be dishonest with you.
Bro, the laughter in the background.
So hip-hop's a new hobby I'm attempting, but there's a hiccup that needs circumventing. A niggle in the middle of the job of my dreams, and that's a lack of practice when exploring the theme. Yeah. See, I heard it right the first time, right? I heard it right the first time. And not only that, but I assume positive intent in most of the people that I meet. So I don't think negatively on anybody unless they give me the reason. So I heard it correctly. My pause was mostly just thinking of people who were like, wait a minute, what did you just say? Circumventing a niggle in the middle of the job of my dreams, and that's a lack of practice when exploring the theme.
Hey.
I can't rap about bitches and hoes, witches and
Me neither.
beating up and leaving stitches in foes. I'm not familiar with those, and it's an issue I know, because they're thematically what rappers seem to spit in their flows.
Facts.
Without the clout, well, what's that really leave me with? What do you spout of not some needless egotism? I'll leave you wishing you switched off your speaker system. Scheme of visionary lyricism, it really isn't.
See, this is what I like about the Stupendium, right? Is that they essentially are showing that there are obviously a lot of things that you could rap about. And I was looking at this this one guy who was showing me that there was this site that was out that was it was AI driven, but it was looking at kind of like the rise and decline of rap genres. I mean, it was getting all the way down to specifics, and rap and hip hop has actually declined in popularity by, at the time that I was watching that, 43%. And the things that has risen is country. And a slower BPM as well. Now, isn't that interesting? And it just makes you think, you know, people are tired of hearing about the same old. You know, what does it really mean to be a lyricist, right? You should be able to rap about anything. You should be able to put together and string a bunch of anything. And there's a whole lot of minds. There's a whole lot of people that come to mind when I think of people who are like true lyricists. You know what I mean? That can really just rap about whatever they need to rap about, at really good at putting their thoughts to the pen and dishing out quillable fire, if you will. And Stupendium is one of them.
I'll leave you wishing you switched off your speaker system. Scheme of visionary lyricism, it really isn't. And I anticipate the criticism. Why are the lyrics different? And does the act of improving the rap on a track about the fact that you're crappy at that kind of clash really match with your initial vision? It's a weird decision. Well, you can quit your bitching. If I could be forgiven, tell me who just hit the million. I did. So if you could adjust your position and sit and swivel on my lyrical juxtaposition.
Talk your stuff. Bro, come on now. Come on, I gotta It ain't even my win I'm celebrating, right? It's their win and everything. I'm just happy for them. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Who just hit that? Hey, numbers don't lie. Okay, I'm just gonna let you know that. All right, numbers ain't gonna lie. You see that right there? Do you see what I'm bringing in? You see the merch? You know what I'm saying? You see the fans? You see that million? I like seeing people get what they deserve, both good and bad. Mostly good.
I did. So if you could adjust your position and sit and swivel on my lyrical
juxtaposition.
I'm just an amateur wordsmith. You'll be indifferent until you heard it. When I'm finished, you'll be wishing you'd skip the track. So there's 5 minutes you won't get back. I'd wager there's no other rapper so fine tailored. I've paid for far too many nice blazers. Style's dangerous. flavors. Some more tailors on waivers. Fruit so fresh and practically lamb flavored. If my
So
drip seems
fresh.
plain, I don't
They are still talking, you know, so fresh, you know, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and everything, even all the way down to the outfits, right? Because some of these outfits definitely are kind of like 90s inspired. Oh yeah, big time 90s inspired. You know, another thing that I've learned about the Stupendium is sometimes people will just rap and find words that rhyme just to rhyme without kind of carrying on like a theme. You see that happening a lot. The Stupendium does that pretty well, especially in their raps where that got me really thinking. There's been plenty of those, man. To this day, I don't think Stupendium have done a song that made me think as much as the Ad Infinitum, Infinite, Ad Infinite. Ooh, talk about lyrical prowess.
on waivers, fruit so fresh and practically lamb flavored. If my drip seems plain, I don't got a lot of bling. Wanna talk about chains, see my pocket watch swing. Yeah, my numbers are cufflinks, it's disgusting. My sleeves hold together better than my rhyming. If you need a dapper rapper, I'm your MG. I'm going wild across the board, Juminji. Yeah, this scheme don't really work now that I'm NB. MG. I'm going wild across the board, Juminji. Yeah.
Shamet, because
this scheme don't really work now that I'm NB. But
bars. That's all. Come on now, bars.
MG, I'm going wild across the board.
Jumanji?
Yeah, this scheme don't really work now that I'm NB. But
if I'm not your first choice, I'll be your plan B.
So here's skip if I ain't taking your fancy. Cause I'm pretty quick, but I ain't breaking the land speed. Cause I'm pretty slick, but I ain't flailing their panties. I need clicks, but I ain't catered to rap beef. Schemes thick like my pen.
Ooh. Hold on, run that back.
But I ain't flailing their panties. I need clicks, but I ain't
catering to rap beef. See, guys, here's the thing. It's not that there isn't any drama on my channel. Because I do have some drama like here or there. But for the most part, even if I need the clicks, right, I kind of stay out of it. Like, which actually, you know, when it comes to like growing a channel, from a decision standpoint, it's probably really, really bad. But you guys know, and if you didn't know, the whole Eminem versus Benzino thing, I'm seeing a lot of reacting. No shade to other reactors, because some reactors really good at breaking that stuff down. I just don't like the discourse that it brings to my community. You know what I mean? But yeah, I've seen reactors react to that and getting like hundreds of thousands of views and everything. And at once, it was something that bothered me, because I was just like, man, I want those views. But lately, I've just been like, nah, it's cool. I can go other places to kind of like do so, because it ain't like really me and everything. So I like what Stupendium said here. He said, but they ain't catering in any rap beef, right? Just to kind of get those clicks up. They're going to continue being true to themselves.
But I ain't breaking the land speed. Cause I'm pretty slick, but I ain't flailing their panties. I need clicks, but I ain't catered to rap beef. Schemes thick like my pen, raided the pantry. Queen, pick up my bars, play my profane tweet. Niche mix like I'm
Victoria.
Feast Statham and Lansbury. Feet pics, you see me, pick up my bars, play my profane tweet. Niche mix like I'm Feast Statham and Lansbury.
Okay.
Feet pics, you see me making a fans league. You know, I actually prefer the original, run it back.
Not the metronome.
I ain't breaking the land speed. You've got a plan B, heck, I'll be your plan Z. I'll be waiting in the queue, John the Lancey. Another white guy dressed up in a nice tie. Think the ramps are quite fly, but there's nothing you ain't heard before. Flip the drive-bys for lyrical fine dining. Green on the mic, pique your appetite.
You know what's going on here? The Stupendium is humbly bodacious, if that's a word, right? They surely have the capability to do so, because it's like at the same time they're spitting bars. Another thing, they are also just being humble about the position that they're in.
Oh, the juiciest flow squeeze out of oranges. I make salad from the leaves of thesauruses. Abdicating an apprentice aspirant,
he does.
acceptable and adequate and average, more or less. I'm just an amateur wordsmith. You'll be indifferent me until you heard it. When I'm finished, you'll be wishing you skip the track. So here's 5 minutes, you won't get back. I got the sauce in the pan, so just let me cook, so that my mum and my nan can pretend it looks like they're pleased. I escaped from the desk and books, and my degree's not a waste. Here's 5 minutes, you won't get back. I got the sauce in the pan, so just let me cook.
I'm thinking of something about this whole entire scene right here, but I'm gonna be quiet.
So that my mum and my nan can pretend it looks like they're pleased I escaped from the desk and books. And my degree's not a waste of the debts I took. Perhaps bon vivant, a whack hack, a crook.
Nice.
Perhaps my songs just haunt like
What was a degree? Oh, an actually useful degree. Oh man, I wish I wish I could say the same. But actually a lot of what I do right now may not be a job that I needed to have a degree to do, but it definitely did prepare me. So
waste of the debts I took. Perhaps bon vivant, a whack hack, a crook. Perhaps my songs just haunt like I'm never done. I let's go on and on just like a babbling brook, fishing for compliment without a catchy hook.
Compliment.
This is my job's actually mental. Good chances, any my drops accidental. My street cred limit and my flow.
Any mic drop is accidental, right? The Stupendium's word flow. They are the wordsmith, right? Not amateur, right? I think that's the humbleness coming out of the Stupendium and everything. But mic drop, accidental. I wasn't necessarily trying to drop a bomb, but that's just how it was perceived. I really was just out here spitting bars.
My job's actually mental. Good chances, any my drops accidental. My street cred limit and my flow overdraft. And if I'm making paper, then it's only crafts. I flow so white like a Grecian toad. I need one more pun here to meet my quota. The craft theme might still see me over. The only pigment here is mediocre. There's never been a fella
mediocre. Okay, so medium ochre, mediocre. Is ochre a color?
Still see me over. The only pigment.
That's the only pigment. I get it, mediocre, right? Like level skill of mediocre is something, but mediocre, that's firebar. Ochre is like an actual color. The only pigment here is mediocre. You could be also talking about like skin color, like, you know what I mean? Mediocre. There's some people that say that, you know, depending on your skin color, you would only be mediocre in the game. This might be a triple. It might just be a double, but it might be a triple as well.
Here is mediocre. There's never been a fella so bereft of any melanin. Attempting to be clever, I'm in melanin with theremin. Or terrapins, or Sheridan, or trendy gyms with ferritin. Will heaven ever let me in? I'm winging more than seraphim. Authentically projecting just a semblance of intelligence.
I'm winging on a come on now.
With ferritin, will heaven ever let me in? I'm winging more than seraphim. Authentically projecting just a semblance of intelligence. By specking into eloquence instead of making any sense. Like Robin and his merry men arrested by the sheriff and subjected to experiments to render them American. I'm just an amateur wordsmith. You'll be indifferent, pleased till you heard it. When I'm finished, you'll be wishing you'd skip the track. So here's 5 minutes, you won't get back. My couplets aren't scuffed as some you've heard. I put a lot of care in pairing up the funny words.
There's another thing that's going on that the Stupendium is doing to further talk about their prowess when it comes to being a lyrical wordsmith. And that is shortening the hooks, right? Instead of like repeating it maybe 3 times or adding in a pre-verse, you know what I'm saying? Anything to kind of fill the time, you know, to make a song feel like it's full-fleshed. We don't get that with the Stupendium. Stupendium is going to make this a full course buffet. It's a 3-star meal, right? Every song that they put out, it's going to feel full, not going to have any filler. You can see that. Look how short the hook is before they get right back into just, yo, what is this outfit? That's creepy. Before they get right back into spitting fire.
You heard it. When I'm finished, you'll be wishing you'd skip the track. So here's 5 minutes, you won't get back. My couplets aren't scuffed as some you've heard. I put a lot of care in pairing up the funny words. 50% of the time, if the attempt at a rhyme. The other half, well, it's not. Yeah, sorry. My skill with similes, I really haven't mastered. But like a massive car crash, I'm slowly moving past it.
Similes, there it is.
I really didn't want to start yet. Let us now revisit the obligatory fast bit. Giving this out, is it about? Lyrics are spitting, just dribbling down. Spewing as new as a killing, skew as I'm chewing, I'm chewing, I'm spitting, I'm out. Failing a fame, very forgettable. Shapers of vain, employing a pencil, question the visible, third impeccable. Spitting this quicker than nearly illegible. Tongue toss too much to handle. Also, wax can't hold a candle. Get that baggage straight from the handle. But I have that feature with damble. Better my lyrics are lacking a little, lesson of bleeding, liberty, illicit, blinding of letters, more limited, giving, is leaving a lucky and actually limited. Look at my life, delivery with language.
Tim 4. We have a possible murder on the scene. The track has been demolished. We're gonna need backup, ambulance, and probably some marshmallows, maybe even a stick of deodorant, so that Dave could come back to life. How many syllables was that? I ain't even gonna rewind. I'm just gonna. I actually think that chopping, and that's what we call it, chopping. I actually think that is a massive skill. That is 100% a massive skill, because it's not just rapping fast, but also the ability to keep the pronunciation and to keep it flowing, bro. The Stupendium was like Bruce Lee right here. What's that famous quote by Bruce Lee? Be like water. Water can crash and water can flow. And that's what that was. This was watery lyricism. Come on now. And the funny thing about it is that it's stating amateur, like I said, humbly braggadocious, right? So amateur wordsmith, as the Stupendium's going through some of the things that people would consider non-amateur.
Blimey, you're still here? Wow! I didn't think you'd make it up to when I slowed down. Thanks for humor in my stupor of a flow. You've been super and I know that you all want to go now. Just a smidgen of revision and some little new additions as I fix up all the bits that the original was missing. Re-envisaging felt fitting as we hit upon the million. Thanks for giving it a listen to revisit the beginning. I appreciate I've kept you for some time. Without boobs or a reference to gun crime, I tweaked the beats and I added some fun rhymes, but need to concede it's still lacking a punchline.
Here we go. Oh, I just now got it. It's still lacking a punchline. And then they leave. The punchline is still lacking. Ladies and gentlemen, the Stupendium.
1 million subscribers is an incredible milestone. And what better way to celebrate it than by giving me your money? For some pretend money.
It's the Stupendium 1 million subscriber Stupendicoin. Each with a hand-signed and
Three
numbered
easy
certificate of authenticity. This stunningly
payments.
presented collectible is strictly limited to an edition of just 250, 249.
I was just talking about merch, okay?
And if you count the fact that I'm keeping one.
The Stupendicoin. It's the only currency that buys my approval.
The celebratory Stupendium is not legal tender and will not be accepted or acknowledged by any global financial authority.
Thanks for watching. And thank you to...
What's funny is that they probably did really need to put that there, right? Because, you know, some of y'all fans be crazy. You know, it'd be actually, you know, doing things. So that's responsible, actually. Congratulations to the 1 million subs again, Stupendium. It's the end of this video. Dave's out.